What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's having a good morning thus far. So a bit of a surprise that we got this morning, as you can see from the timestamp of this article. This literally just dropped not even 6-7 minutes ago. So we again surprisingly are getting and have received a second full trailer for the upcoming film Death of a Unicorn. So as you see here from the headline, Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega learn that Payback is a beast in A24's new Death of a Unicorn trailer. So I don't think any one of us were expecting to get this, at least not today. I'm sure it would have come about prior to the film's theatrical release date, but again, usually we would find out, a week ahead of time, at least maybe a day or two ahead of time, if a new trailer is coming for a film that's already received a lot of publicity and already received a full trailer. But here we are, we have a full trailer. So the article is pretty short, as you can see here. Payback is a beast in the second trailer for Death of a Unicorn. While the first trailer leaned into the humor, this one plays up more of the monstrous aspects, and as the characters will learn, there's no negotiations with monsters. The fantastical nightmare comedy hits theaters on March 28th from A24, and then as we've already covered, we see who's producing it, writer, director, the casting, and then we have the same small synopsis here. A father and daughter accidentally hit and kill a unicorn while en route to a weekend retreat where his billionaire boss seeks to exploit the creature's miraculous curative properties. Death of Unicorn is rated R for strong, violent content, gore, language, and some drug use. So we're going to jump right into. So I am one thing I'll point out before we get into the trailers. I'm glad that they did call this out, and that this trailer is going to be, the tone will be different, and as far as what they're trying to portray will be different. As it mentions here, the first trailer was leaning more into the comedy, the dark comedy aspect of the film, and this one is leaning more into, as it mentions here, the monstrous aspects, the more horror aspects of the film. So I am glad that the two trailers are going to be vastly different, but nonetheless, let's jump right into the trailer and see what we got.
This entire nature preserve was donated by the Leopold. It's truly untouched by man. Spotted any big game on the way in. The fuck was that?
Must be moose mating season or something.
Aren't you the most magnificent thing?
Unicorns used to be seen like these divine monsters because people fully believe that they could heal literally anything.
It's an opportunity for immortality.
We have a moral imperative to harvest every last one.
They're gonna kill us.
Don't move.
Called it. There's no negotiating with monsters.
So yeah, I would agree. That's a far different tone for the trailer and the movie than we got in the first one. The first one was definitely geared more towards the humor aspect, and this one on the monstrous suspense, kind of what's around the corner aspect. Now we did get to see, at least in this trailer, we got to see one of the unicorns, out in the wild. As far as in their current. As they currently look, I would imagine before the experiments are done on them, because it was white, its horn was lit up, they come across it in the woods. But they were obviously looking for something, because one, why were they even out in the woods? They were fully armed as well. And then as the trailer goes on, what we saw a few snippets from the first trailer was when Jenna Ortega looks like she's out in the driveway area, or at least out in front of the house, and we see the snout of something which we believe is one of the unicorns. Now this could be a unicorn as what it looks like in the wild, as it's interpreted in the movie, or this could be a unicorn after they've done experiments on it and it's gotten loose. I'm thinking it's the former. I think this is one of the ones of what it looks like in the wild, and it's now coming to take its revenge, so to speak, because we know that they hit a unicorn. We know that they do experiments on it, and they mention in this trailer that they feel like they have a right and need to go harvest them, which could explain why they're out in the woods, fully armed, trying to track them down and either capture them, kill them, to harvest their blood, because we know that's one of the things that they are trying to harvest is the unicorn blood. And then we also saw Paul Rudd briefly running down a hallway, turning, looking over his corner, but he had a unicorn horn in his hand. So interesting to see what that's going to be about, if he's being chased by one or if someone in the family is chasing him because he has stolen that, and that might hold some of the major properties of healing or longevity, whatever they're trying to extract from the unicorns themselves as far as what powers that they have. So I think this, in my opinion, I think this trailer was far better than the first one. Now, again, I understand that the first one was geared more towards the comedic aspect of what takes part in the film, and this one more towards the dark, serious tone. But for me, the dark, serious tone is what's keeping me more interested. I was interested before, but seeing this, I'm even more interested in seeing this film and checking it out. So let us know, drop a comment in the comment section. What did you think of the second full trailer for Death of a Unicorn? Now, again, this comes out on March 28th in theaters. I'm sure we'll see it come to VOD probably within 3 weeks of that date. So expect to see it sometime in April. But again, drop a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think of the second full trailer, or just let us know what you think about the film if this is something you're interested in seeing. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Peace.